everyone, my name is Michelle and I'm a volunteer at the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Center, and today we're hanging out with Denali and Rain. So we haven't seen them. Oh, thank you. All right, well, when they're done doing this, we will start. All right, so today we are hanging out with Denali and Rain. So this big handsome guy here is Denali, and Rain is the black phase gray wolf in here. We haven't done a wolf talk with them before, but you are definitely familiar with seeing them because they are some of our best content creators. So you see them all the time on our socials through pictures. So today I have a few topics I wanted to talk about. Primarily, I wanted to talk about the success of the Born to Be Wild license plate and what we are currently doing with the funds. And when I say we, I do just mean the state of Colorado, along with, of course, Colorado Parks and Wildlife. So if you're unfamiliar with, thank you. If you're unfamiliar with the Born to Be Wild license plate, we've talked about it a couple of times, but it is a license plate available here in Colorado. It started last year in 2024. It is available for $50 through the DMV, and all the funds and proceeds from the license plate do go back to wolf conservation. And the really cool thing about it is that it only goes to non-lethal coexistence. So last year, that license plate actually raised over $650,000 for non-lethal deterrence for gray wolves here in Colorado. And Colorado Parks and Wildlife decided to put that money to really good use this year, and they hired 16 full-time range riders. Now these range riders, they'll be working at a minimum of 22 days out of a month. They will be working night shifts, all sorts of things. So if you're not familiar with what a range rider is, it is literally cowboy, cowgirl. They'll go out and they will ride the range with the cattle. They're working right on the ground with the livestock producers in the areas that wolves are found. And this is going to help reduce livestock losses and conflicts. Now, a really good tactic with this is that they are deploying these range riders to areas that they suspect we have wolf denning. So what that means, perfect. So what that means is that we are going to hopefully not see any conflicts with our new wolf families that are just starting up. So of course, unfortunately, last year when we had that, this was awesome, the one and only wolf pack that reproduced, that Copper Creek pack, we did unfortunately have some depredations with them. The male had started trying to feed his family, and unfortunately he did start depredating on some cattle out there in Grand County. But with the wolves, or with the range riders already on the ground, while the pups are still very young and still coming out and everything, the hope is that they can deter those wolves from livestock and never even get into this situation in the first place. So it's a really, really beneficial thing. What are you doing? That we hope to see really great success with. It works really well on some of the other ranches in other states. So Colorado is only the third state in the U.S. to have a state-led range rider program. The other states are going to be Washington and Arizona. If you don't know, Arizona does have wolves. They are our Mexican wolves that we have down there. So we're only the third state in the country to have a state-led range rider program. But in Idaho, there is a ranch, it's called the Alder Spring Ranch, and they've been doing a unique style of range riding for the last 10 years. And it's been really great because they actually haven't had any livestock losses since they started doing the range riding program. And it's been such a great success that they have a lot of interns that apply for their ranch every summer, which has been very successful for them. Their cows are nice, fat, and happy. So of course, they are having a really good turnaround on that as well, which is awesome. It's a really great way to coexist with wolves and just the landscape in general. All right, so thank you all again for watching our Wolf Talk video. If you would like to send us any questions that you have, please definitely do so. We would love to be able to answer them. If you hear Coco in the background, she is super, super excited. Of course, she's our new guinea singing dog that you all got to meet a couple weeks ago. So again, if you have any questions, just let us know and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.